guys, it's Chris here from Arcade Rescue 911. So as you know, we build brand new Nintendo and brand new Galaga Miss Pac-Man cabinets. Today I wanted to shoot a quick video of the assembly of a brand new Nintendo control panel. Alright guys, so let's get started building this control panel. First thing you're going to need is a control panel that's already cut out of wood. Mine is cut out of melamine, and I've already got it routed for the T-molding. So make sure that you have your control panel ready and have it routed for your T-molding. This is 3/4 inch melamine is what I used in my case here. Next thing you're going to need are buttons. You're going to need some buttons. Of course, you can't have a control panel without a joystick, so you're going to need a joystick. T-molding. You're going to need T-molding. You're going to need a control panel here. This is a reverse print control panel, and it's printed on plexiglass. This sticker that you see here is actually, or this actual printout, the instruction card comes separate. It's about $5. I bought my control panel from Arcade Shop. The sticker is separate. It's like $5. The control panel is like maybe $35. So anyways, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stick your sticker on here. And I keep calling it a sticker, guys, but it's actually just a piece of paper printed off. I use Scotch tape and I tape it on there. So let me do that. Alright. That's on there. Again, I use Scotch tape. Next thing you want to do is you want to set your control panel up here and set your overlay on your wood. Make sure that you have the routed edge facing forward, so it'll go at the bottom of your control panel. You don't want to get that backwards. And basically what you want to do is you want to center this, and then you want to tape this into place so it doesn't move. So let me get some tape here. Again, you want to center this right where it goes in the middle. It's even on all sides. And then you're going to put a piece of tape on here to hold it in place, because you're going to drill some pilot holes to keep this in place when you drill your button holes in your joystick hole. Alright. We are looking good here. Alright. Now, again, you can see that we're centered, and then there's little holes that are in your control panel here that you're going to drill pilot holes to hold this overlay in place when you drill your holes for your buttons. Here's the hole saw that I'm going to use. It's 1 1/8. So we're going to set that aside for just a second. Again, you're going to drill some pilot holes for your panel here. We're going to just do 4 of them, 1 in each corner. And just a little bit. You don't have to go all the ways down into the... And one more here. Okay. Now, we're going to take a Phillips screwdriver and a couple small screws here, and we're going to drill into our... We're going to screw our panel down into our wood. This will hold the overlay in place when we drill the holes for the buttons. Okay. Now, we've got one over here. Now, that'll hold that in place along with the tape that we have. So let's put our hole saw. Where did I put our hole saw? Let's take out our small drill bit here. Let's insert our hole saw bit. Now what we're going to do here, the hole saw, if you can see, has a little pilot starting bit. So we just want to get that centered in the middle of where our buttons are going to be. We don't want to hit any of the control panel. Okay, I've got one for the jump button. You got one for the player 2 start button. I've got one for the player 1 start button. And then now we've got the joystick hole. Okay. As you can see, we've got it set up with our pilot holes are drilled basically. So now we're going to peel our tape back off. Now we're going to get our screwdriver again. We're going to take off our overlay. We don't want to risk damaging our overlay when we drill the actual holes through our panel here, our wood panel. Okay. So our holes are back on, our screws are back out. We're going to take our panel overlay off. We're going to set it aside. Now you can see our holes. So now we're going to finish drilling these holes. I've got a cheap drill here. I got to replace this drill very soon, but I'm hoping I can get through these holes before my battery goes dead. So we're going to drill our first one here. Okay. Alright, so there's our first one. We're going to do our next one here. Same thing. Alright, let's get our there's our jump button. Now let's do our player 1 and 2 start buttons. You can hear my battery's kind of going dead already. Alright. And one more here. Alright, let me go get a paper towel and some Windex so we can wipe off our panel here. quickly wipe down our panel here. You don't want any sawdust or debris underneath your overlay when you put it on. Alright. Perfect. Alright. So, let's get our overlay. First thing we want to do is make sure our holes line up. We'll use our buttons to hold the panel in place here. So let's do this. Grab a brand new button here. Alright. Now, a couple more buttons here. Got a lot of sawdust on my seat here. Okay. Alright. I forgot for a minute there, I thought I didn't hit the record button. So, anyways, I did. Alright. Now the nice thing is, oh, and again, these are 1 1/8" holes for the buttons. So we get a little bit of, let me loosen this up just a bit, we get a little bit of play because the hole is just a teeny bit bigger, which is good. So as you can see, we're pretty centered here. I'm pretty happy with this panel. So, alright. So now what we're going to do, we're going to build our joystick here. I buy my joysticks from Twisted Quarter. They sell the ball top joysticks. I think they're about maybe 15 bucks, something like that. You know, you could get, I don't know if they make reproduction Nintendo joysticks, but Nintendo joysticks, and I've actually got one over here on a panel, are actually quite a bit different than the new. These are kind of a different looking joystick. You could probably get reproduction Nintendo joysticks, but anyways, in my case here, I'm just using the ball top joystick. Alright. The joysticks come with a little instruction card here. It kind of shows you, you know, how to assemble the joystick. There's a couple things that you got to put in here. This little grommet, or this little spacer down here on the bottom, actually, if you can see that, it determines whether or not the joystick is 2 or 4-way. Also, guys, make sure that you don't lose a little E-ring when you take apart open up your joystick. Alright. Here's a little bag of goodies here. This has the E-ring, and it has your washer on the top, and your 2 little grommets, or your 2 little spacers. So, alright, so we're going to put our spacer here, our little washer on top. We're going to slide our joystick through here. Actually, what we need to do is we need to take and put this guy in here also. Alright. Now, we're going to put our other piece on here, and then we're going to put our E-clip. I need a little needle nose pliers to snap that E-clip on there, so let me grab that. Alright. Alright. So, here's with the joystick on here. Of course, I've got to tighten this up or screw this joystick down. Now, typically, here's what I want to say at this point. There are several ways to mount your joystick. If you look on the back side here, you've got your mounting holes. What I like to do is get it centered, and then you can either, if you're going to run carriage bolts all the way through the top, or you can run, in this case, I'm going to screw into the bottom with short screws or medium screws. You know, typically, I mean, you have a lot of choices here. This game here is going into a home environment, so you won't see a lot of use on it, but there's several ways. Anyways, you want to fasten your joystick to your wood control panel. If you guys have other ideas, feel free to comment. I'm always looking for ways to improve what I do. These other holes, let me flash this back to the other side here. The other holes up here that are actually to fasten down the control panel overlay, on those I'll end up using carriage bolts, and I'll have those run all the way through with a nut on the back side and a lock washer. So, but in this case here for the joystick, we're basically just going to screw down this joystick to the panel here. So let me grab some screws for that. All right. All right, so what we're going to do here, I don't know if these are actually going to be long enough. Yeah, it's not. I don't like those. All right. All right, I actually don't have long enough screws that I'm happy with to screw this down, but anyways, what you'll want to do next is you'll want to make sure you put your micro switches on your buttons here. Usually when you buy buttons, they come with the micro switches, so that's always good. So you're going to want to put your micro switches on your button. Make sure your buttons are good and tight. Alright, and we got our jump button over here. Alright. And then what you're going to want to do is get a daisy chain of ground wire here, and you're going to want to wire up your buttons here with ground. So we're going to do that. Very simple, very easy here. Couple more ground wires on here. Alright, and then you're going to want to cut off your other end of your extra ground loop here. Alright. So again, I don't have my joystick screwed down, but now we've got our ground wire. Your ground always goes in the top of your micro switch here. They're all grounded. And then you'll do your jump, your player 1, player 2 start. And then your joystick will be screwed down. Also then guys, we forgot to put our T-molding on there, so we can go ahead and do that. Let me grab a rubber mallet. Alright. In this case, I'm using white T-molding. This is 3/4 inch, the same to match my control panel and my cabinet in this case. So anyways, guys, you get the idea. And that's how you make a brand new control panel. Alright guys, so let's head up to the showroom and see how our control panel looks on our brand new Nintendo cabinet. If you remember, we make brand new Nintendo cabinets. We also make brand new Miss Pac-Man Galaga cabinets as well. Alright, so I got the camera up here in the tripod. There we go. Alright. Also guys, you can see that we have the marquee. This is also reverse screen printed on plexiglass. This again is from Arcade Shop. Great quality product there. And then we have a bezel. Same case here. It's reverse screen printed on plexiglass. So here's our control panel. And again, we don't have our joystick mounted up with our mounting hardware yet, but it's in there. So you'll get the point there. And then of course our bezel will go in here. So there you have it, guys. That's going to be an awesome machine. I've got to do some painting to it. Right now it's black. I've got some brand new artwork. Right now I've got it stuffed in the bottom of this cabinet here. But I've got the artwork for the machine here. So this game will look fantastic. Of course, everything is brand new. The cabinet's going to get painted Nintendo blue. I hope to get that done today. Actually, when we get done with this video here, I'm going to do some painting. So, hey guys, I wanted to also let you know that we got over 100 subscribers to our YouTube channel. So very shortly, we're going to do a drawing to give away some free t-shirts. I'm actually waiting on the artwork and t-shirts to get printed. Once that's done, then I'll have some to give away. So please make sure you subscribe to our channel to be entered into the drawing. That way you can win your own Arcade Rescue 911 t-shirt. Guys, if you like what we're doing here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, viewer email or comments. Send that to arcade911@comcast.net. I hope you like what we're doing here. We had a great time at the Midwest Gaming Classic. If you haven't seen that, please check out that video. It's down on my list of videos down below. I believe that was episode 22. We're hoping in the near future to check out the Galloping Ghost Arcade and do a video walkthrough. We're hoping also to check out the Logan Arcade and Hardware. I believe that's in Illinois as well, so we can check that out. And we've got a lot of other cool stuff coming up in the near future. I'm going to do some unboxing videos. I think I'm going to sign up and do I think it's called a game box or a retro box. It's a monthly box of sorts that you get that's kind of packed in there with some goodies. So we're going to do that. Just a lot of cool ideas here. It's just a matter of time in getting those produced and getting those recorded. So bear with us there. We're trying to do a video every week. So again, please subscribe to this channel. If you like what we're doing, hit the thumbs up. If you got comments, please make sure you comment on the videos, or if you want to send viewer email, again, send those to arcade911@comcast.net. So guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. This is Chris, I'm signing off, and remember, game not over.